Here we are at today's destination. Today we're going to explore the Natural Arch Scenic area. It's located in the Daniel Boone National Forest in McCreary County, Kentucky. If y'all want to find this place, just look it up on all trails. That's the best way to find it. It's got perfect directions to get here. Well, if you're ready to have a look around, let's move on along. All right, I wanted to show you all this. This area requires a pass. This is unusual. Most places we go don't require this, but it's $3 for a day, $5 for 3 days, or $30 annually, and all this money goes to the National Forest. Be sure that you fill out your envelope and stick it in the little box right there so that they know that you've paid. All right, we're going to walk on up and get to the trailhead. All right, after a very short walk, we've made it out to the overlook. Again, anybody can make this walk, super easy. That you see in front of you is Natural Arch. This is a very nice overlook area. There are several different signs and stuff to tell you about the area. And we even have benches up here so you can just sit and enjoy the view. Let's walk down a little closer. And there you go. That's as close as we can get from right here. As you can see, the trees are definitely past prime. We had a big rainstorm last night, knocked off most of the leaves. All right, well, that's a good view, but we're going to walk back up this trail a little bit and get on a different trail, and we're going to go all the way down to the arch. So let's move on back up the trail and find the other trailhead. All right, we've just come out of the overlook walk right there, and we are going to head down this sidewalk going this way to go to the trailhead that'll take us down to the arch. Let's walk on down. All right, we've come down the walk a little ways. We're behind the picnic shelter there now, and as you can see, the trail goes off to the left. So we're going to follow it down this way. Oh, and off to our right here is a neat little hidden amphitheater. Very cool. All right, let's walk on down and see what we can see. All right, we've come down just a little ways. As you can see, it says Natural Arch Loop Trail number 510, 1 mile. So we're going to walk about a mile out to the arch and back. Not too bad, and right now it's gone from being a sidewalk to being paved, but as you can see, it says not wheelchair accessible. So there goes the trail. Let's follow it. Well, we've come down the trail a little bit further now, and we've come to an old overlook. I say that new overlook that we saw at the very beginning replaced this one. This one's a little closer, and there's the arch again. But this one is definitely not handicap accessible. There's a decent paved trail here, but look at this rock that this overlook is on. That would be difficult for some people to navigate. One more look at the arch, and we're going to head on down that way. Well, on my way to start down the trail that way, I noticed these steps up to the right. Let's follow this before we go down to the arch and see where this goes. Well, here's where those steps take us. We're out here on another big rock, and it's another old overlook. And off to our left, there's the Natural Arch again. But off to our right is this. All I can say is wow. And again, these overlooks are on a really rough spot. So I'm sure that's why they built a new overlook that we saw right off the bat, because that one was way easier to get around on. One last look, and let's move on down the trail. All right, we're back on the main trail, passing through these two rocks, and we're headed down toward the arch. All right, we've come a little further along and come to this set of steps. It's been all downhill so far this way, so that means coming back it's going to be all uphill. Be careful on these steps with the leaves. They are a little slick. And man, look at the giant boulder right next to this trail. Wow. All right, well, let's keep moving. And oh, it looks like there's some more steps here ahead of us. Yep, more steps. All right, well, we'll get on down these and I'll meet you a little further down the trail. All right, well, we've come on down and we came down lots more steps. There's some of them right there. And it brought us down to this rock face here, which is very interesting. And then it looks like we've got one more set of steps and there's a sign out in front of us. Let's walk down and have a look at that sign. All right, here's the sign. We walked down to it. And as you can see, to the left goes Buffalo Canyon Trail. It's number 508. And Natural Arch goes to the right, so that's the direction we're going. That is the Buffalo Canyon Trail. It's about 5 miles long. Looks like it might have some interesting rock formations on it. But for today, we're going to go this way and head out toward the arch. Let's move on along. All right, we are almost to the arch. I can see it right there. And there it is, even closer. That's a beauty there, folks. Wow. I don't know how tall that is or how long that is. I tried to find it, but I couldn't. But it's impressive nonetheless. Well, now as you can see, there's a trail there and a trail going up that way. I know that this trail goes up through the arch and loops around and comes back the other side. So we're going to walk on up this way and get up underneath the arch and have a look around. Let's move on up there. I just noticed this off to the left as we're headed up toward underneath the arch. See that rock up there? It's got a window in it. That is very neat. And we're a little closer to the arch, but let's walk on underneath. Here we are, up underneath this magnificent arch. And there's the trail going down that way. We'll follow that in just a minute. Wow. Well, let's follow that trail. All right, here we are, giving you a look from the other side of the arch. We've got a little bit of an echo here. That's how big this rock shelf is. Absolutely indescribable. And the sun's getting ready to peek out from behind the arch there and totally blind us. Now that rail fence runs alongside of the trail, and it's also there to keep you from getting too close up underneath the arch. I say people have dug for artifacts and stuff up under here before, and they're trying to put a stop to that. All right, well, the trail goes on down that way. It loops on around, so let's follow it and see what we can see. Okay, well, we have looped around the end of the rock and we're headed back toward Natural Arch. But I just wanted to show you this. Look at the size of this rock cliff here. That's just amazing. There's no way up there unless you're a rock climber or you got a helicopter. And the trail goes on out that way. So let's walk on up and see what we can see. All right, we've come up trail a ways, and I noticed this. Looks like a giant rock head up there, looking out over the mountains. And he is teetering on the edge right there, right above the trail. I would not want to be under there when that falls. Well, let's tempt fate and we'll walk under it as we walk along the trail. All right, we have looped back around to the arch. There was lots of interesting rock formations to see along the way there. That was a very nice little walk. Now, we would just follow the trail back out to where we parked. It's about a mile, I guess, a little over a mile round trip. Remember all those steps we went down? Well, you'll have to go back up them coming out. So this trail would be good for anybody who's in decent shape. Should be no problem at all. This is where we're going to wrap up today's adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give us a like and a share. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again for coming, and we'll see y'all next time.